welcome back to the Untitled Park Series, and welcome back to a brand new themed area in the park. I am very excited to show you guys because I feel like this could be the most detailed area in the park, and going into it, I didn't think it would be. You'll see a little bit later why, when I explain the whole theme and everything like that. But yeah, welcome back to the Untitled Park Series. It has been a while, because I went on a little trip to Florida casually. So yeah, that happened. But we'll talk a lot about that later. But yeah, welcome back to the Untitled Park Series. As you saw in the intro, Liberty Lagoon is complete. If you're watching this from Liberty Lagoon, that area is pretty much complete now. There's a couple little bits that I need to do, but I'm going to do that off camera, like the screens and stuff like that. Stuff you don't really need to see. And as you saw, there is a plot of land empty, ready for a new ride coming in 2026, I said. The real reason is because I couldn't really think of a ride I wanted to put in there, and I wanted to get on with a new area. Because when I'm doing these areas for like weeks and weeks at a time, I do get a little bit tired of doing the same theming over and over again. So I thought a good way around that, so I don't get tired, would be to advertise it as a new area coming. So it's a little bit cheeky, but it means I can come back to it and I can be fresh and have new ideas. Because either way, it was going to be a log flume, dark ride. It's going to take a lot of theming. So yeah, I wanted to save that for when I'm ready to actually do it properly, and not like a half-assed attempt at Western theming. So there you go. There's your Liberty Lagoon update. It's complete. If you want to go check out the series, there's a playlist somewhere on the channel, Untitled Park Series. And yeah, enough of that. Enough of that boring stuff. Let's get on to why we're here, what I'm doing today. Because I'm very excited. If you remember a couple episodes ago, I gave you a little teaser as to what was coming up at the park, and if you remember it, I spoke some German at the end of that episode, and by spoke some German, I said one thing, and that was basically to tease a German area coming to the park. As you can tell, that didn't really, it's not happening. It's not happening, at least yet. So yeah, if you're really excited about a German area coming, I'm very sorry, but as I was building the Western area, I kind of thought, Western's been done so much, and I know you know that. Everyone's done a Western park at some point, and I really wanted to, I enjoyed making it, don't get me wrong, I absolutely loved making it, but it wasn't unique in any way, shape or form, and that's what I really loved about the quarry. The quarry is you don't see that theme basically anywhere apart from the person who made it in Planet Coaster 1, which we don't talk about. And yeah, I love the quarry because it was a new theme. There's not like a pack for it. There's not a quarry pack in Planet Coaster 2. And I really loved making my own things. And that made me think, German theming, it's kind of just buildings and stuff like that. It's cool architecture, but for the park, I want something unique and something no one's really done before. And that's where we have Melodyville. If you can tell by the name, Melodyville, it is going to be a music-based area, and that kind of brings me on to Florida, because we went to Florida recently. If you follow me on Instagram, you'll know about it, don't you worry. And part of that in Florida, there was a couple rides that definitely stood out to me as amazing, and I got a load of inspiration for them. Number one, we have Haunted Mansion. I was going to call it Phantom Manor. I'm used to Paris. Haunted Mansion. Oh my gosh. Like I said, I'm used to Paris, but the theming in there. Woo! So good. So Haunted Mansion is very inspired in this area. Rock and Roller Coaster is a massive inspiration in this area. Rock and Roller Coaster, again, if you didn't know, I've been going to Disneyland Paris for a couple years, and I'm only used to Flight Force, which is like a Marvel overlay for Rock and Roller Coaster. And it is so, right, don't get me wrong, very fun ride. But the theming is absolutely awful compared to Rock and Roller Coaster. I genuinely can't get my head around how bad the theming is compared to Rock and Roller Coaster. Because I went in thinking, oh yeah, it's going to be cool. Like Rock and Roller Coaster, cool theme. I didn't realise how good the theme actually is. But anyway, I can go on about my love for Rock and Roller Coaster for so long, but you probably don't want to hear that. And if you do, I don't know what to tell you. But anyway, yeah, Rock and Roller Coaster was a Bing inspiration. There we go. And the final inspiration for this ride, mainly, and that area, is Monsters Unchained at Epic Universe. We were so lucky to go to Epic Universe, and it still hasn't sunk in that we went, and I can't believe it, but Monsters Unchained was the most amazing dark ride I've ever been on. It was absolutely insane. And the whole Frankenstein's, like, castle from the outside was insane as well, and that's kind of what I got the inspiration for. So them 3 rides all put together is kind of the main vibe for the area. It's themed to music. I thought that was quite unique for the park, and yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So at the moment, you're probably wondering what I'm building. I'm not actually building the entrance to the area yet, because if you don't know, with the whole Planet Coaster 2 journey that I've been on so far, I'm not very good at building entrances first. I kind of have to build backwards, if you know what I mean. I did that with the park. I mean, there's no park entrance yet because I'm going to do that at the end. I can't really start a park at the entrance. I've done it before. It didn't go anywhere. So yeah, building the quarry first and kind of working the way back works a lot for me. So that's what I'm doing for the area today. And something I'm doing as well, that if it goes well, I'm going to continue doing, is that I'm building the main centerpiece of the area first. So as you can see, there is a big old manor that I'm building at the moment, and that is going to be the main focal point in the area. It's going to be sort of like a square, like a plaza. There's going to be rides around, but the main thing you look out is the manor. A bit like Monsters Unchained, to be honest. When you walk in the area, the first thing you see is big old Frankenstein's castle looking at you, and it's very big, intimidating, and that's kind of what I wanted for this. This is also going to be a family area as well. I've done 2 thrilling areas already, so I want this to be a more relaxed sort of area. It's a theme park after all. We don't need to be killing people with high G-forces all the time. We can have a day off for 5 minutes. So yeah, this is going to be a family area. And yeah, let me inform you on what this area is going to be. So it's called Melodyville, and basically it's a family area. It's going to be very bright. Another inspiration for this area was Super Nintendo World. Oh my gosh, Super Nintendo World, an absolute dream come true for me. I'm a massive Nintendo fan, if you didn't know, and oh, it was so colourful, and that's what I want the rest of the area to look like. I want it to be very bright, colourful. If you look at the bottom of the screen, you can see some green hills, and that's kind of what I want the area to look like. Very plasticky, very cartoony, and then at the back of the area you've got this dingy black grey castle. I want that contrast in the land, and yeah, I think it will look cool. So yeah, colourful area with a terrifying castle at the back, which is going to hold the main dark ride of the area. Let me talk about the rides that I'm going to put in this area, because I'm excited. There is going to be one family coaster, and I know Wicker Man is classified as a family coaster. I'd call it a thrill, in my opinion. It's very fun, so I think I'm going to go with a proper family coaster, one that you could get your nan on, if you know what I mean. So it's going to be very relaxed. I'm going to put a dark ride. I think I might put a Omnimover in there, maybe, like Haunted Mansion. I don't really want to copy Haunted Mansion too much, but yeah, I might put an Omnimover in there. I was thinking about an indoor coaster, but I don't want to overdo the park with coasters. So I'm thinking one coaster for the area, that can be the family one, and leave something else for that building. So yeah, either an Omnimover. I don't really know what other dark rides are in the game. I haven't really dabbled in the dark ride bit that much, but again, that is something I'm looking forward to building, because I haven't made a dark ride ever in my Planet Coaster 1 career. I haven't made a dark ride, so that is something that I'm looking forward to. And just a little side note as well, if you're wondering what them screens are for behind the music note, basically it's a little placeholder, because I do want to add a little custom video in the background eventually. I don't know what this could be, but again, Monsters Unchained at Epic Universe, it has this really cool lightning effect at sort of like the top of the castle, and I kind of want to replicate that in a way, but obviously make it fit with the theme. So I don't exactly know what it's going to be yet, but it's a cool little placeholder for something later down the line. And again, with the windows as well, if you see there's like a hyperspace effect on the windows, they're a placeholder too. The whole plan for the windows, I'm probably going to make a fake like dining hall setting in Planet Coaster 2, record that, and then add my own effects on top of it, turn it into a video, put it back in the window, so it does look like you can actually see through the windows and see into the manor, and then put some little special people in there. I don't want to give away the theme too much, but yeah, you'll see later down the line. But yeah, that's the little plan for now. So yeah, overall, I'm really looking forward to this area. I'm looking forward to actually putting colour in my parks, because the quarry was very yellow and black and grungy. Western theme is obviously grungy, dusty, so I'm looking forward to making a nice clean, sweet area, and it's definitely not going to be as big as Liberty Lagoon. If you saw Liberty Lagoon, it takes up like every bit of space in the park. It is so big And yeah, I'm not doing that again because that took me a lot of time and it's taken up a lot of the park. So I'm going to do a nice little square family area with a cool dark ride, one flat ride as well. I didn't mention that. I'm going to do a little flat ride. I think maybe like a teacup, something like that. Holly said a really good idea about, I think it was teacups. I'm not sure. I'll have to ask her. But it's like teacups and you're all riding in a music note. That's so cute. I think that would work really well. And I'm going to properly theme this up. Like I said at the beginning, I want this to be my most detailed area possible because there's a fine line between making it look cartoony and plastic and stylized, if you know what I mean. I mean, Super Nintendo World, very cartoony, obviously, but there's textures around the park that just make it look nice. It just looks real. I don't know how to describe it. It's a perfect balance between cartoony and not goofy looking. That's the best way I can say it. So yeah, this mansion is going to be the most realistic looking thing in the area. There's going to be fake hedges everywhere. There's going to be bushes. I'm even thinking the flowers in the area could be little music notes, like plant music notes and stuff like that. I just want to properly fill the area up, make it feel good, make it look nice. And if you remember at the very, very, very start of the Untitled Park series, I said the budget of this park would be between Alton Towers and Disney, which is, well, now that I think about it, not helpful at all if you were figuring that out. To be honest, I think the budget's gone. At this point, I'm just making what I want to and trying to make it as realistic as I want to. But yeah, this mansion was just born out of all the dark rides at Disney because it's so different over there. It's just a different gravy compared to Disneyland Paris as well. Like, you can't compare it. I didn't realise how different it would be over there. But yeah, if you want to check out the Disney vlogs as well, there are 3 out of 6, I think, on the channel at the moment. There'll be a Halloween Horror Nights episode coming soon. Oh my god, don't get me started about Halloween Horror Nights. What an amazing event. So yeah, that'll be coming soon. There's Epcot coming soon as well. What a brilliant park. And Animal Kingdom. So yeah, And you know what? I haven't even spoken about the Sorcery Pack. There is a brand new DLC for Planet Coaster 2, and I haven't even, to be fair, I haven't even looked at it in the game. I think there's 2 new coasters. There's an Intamin multi-launch coaster. Finally, I'm so excited to play with that. And Family Coaster, I think. I'm genuinely not sure. That's how much I missed while I was away. But yeah, I definitely need to check that out soon because especially for the mansion, there's going to be a lot of pieces that are going to be helpful for that. So yeah, pretty good theming. But again, I didn't want to overdo the Sorcery Pack because I know everyone's probably made a video about it. A bit like the Western Pack when that came out. I didn't want to overdo it. And then I made a whole Western area. But we don't talk about that. So yeah, Sorcery Pack. From what I've seen, it looks brilliant. It's going to be very helpful for like spires on castles and stuff like that. So yeah, very excited to use it for the interior of the castle because I'm not making the interior yet. This was just like a guideline for the sightline of the area. Next episode, we'll probably be making the area and making it look all green and lovely. But this was just this was for me mainly to gauge how big the manor was going to be from the guest perspective. When you walk in the area, look up and see that big thing. These stairs as well, by the way, half of it is off camera because they were an absolute ball ache. Basically, I wanted the stairs to like fan out so it's thicker at the bottom and then it goes up to the doorway nice and thick. There you go, you can see it there. Oh my gosh, it was an absolute ball ache, I'm not gonna lie. This whole time, I don't know what I did when I started building the manor, but something went wrong because I think the manor's built at like 3 degrees. There's something wrong about it because everything I placed was like slightly off axis and like even 1 degree was so annoying. I'd like copy and paste something and then it would be like diagonal and I'm getting PTSD, don't remind me. But yeah, so I don't know what happened there, but anything to do with the manor going forward is going to take double the time because there's a slight incline and I haven't figured it out, so I can't wait to face that when I build the interior. But yeah, like I said, the dark ride is going in the manor. That will be later down the line. I'm not going to worry about that now. I want to get the family coaster done and the flat ride before we even touch the dark ride because that is going to take the majority of the time. It's going to be a big old project and I've got a little theme in mind which I'm going to keep under wraps for now, but I'm very excited. So it's almost coming to the end of the episode. Thank you for watching and I hope you stick around for Melodyville. because I'm very excited for what's to come. Anyway, enough yapping. Thank you for watching, and I will see you in the next video.